Peace. Blessings. Good day. Shalom. First, I always want to give praise, honor, glory, all esteem be to Yahuwah for blessing me, waking me up, blessing you, waking you up, allowing us to see another day. Regardless on however the day may be looking, how yesterday was, we have another day to get it right. So as you can see from the thumbnail, let's get right into it. Companies are wanting and allowing their drivers to freeze. And the reason I said that, because I seen an article. I don't have the skill set at the moment to put certain things up there, and I just want to make this raw and uncut, you know, to a lot of truckers out here. You know, whether you a new driver, a driver been with the company, and now they all of a sudden trying to put forth new rules, and or you may be at a shipper or receiving, and you notice on their doors they said no idling. And I had a whole different approach on the video which I was going to make. I may make that video later, but I think this is more priority. I want this to get out to a lot of drivers, you know, new drivers, old drivers. It don't so much affect a driver like me, because I'm out the door. 6 more weeks, Most High willing, and I'm out. So what I'm getting at is that I spoke about a lot of things we need out here that's going to help us, that's going to help drivers from freezing. Okay, something happened in this weather, because I'm in Indiana right now, and I'm looking at traffic is going about maybe 50 miles per hour or slower. I'm about to head back over here to Kansas, and I got to make a detour. So instead of me going through St. Louis, I got to go around the 74, 72, 35. I got to go that way. So it's going to take about 40 miles out my way. So that's another hour out my way. But make sure that you have the things that I mentioned. Make sure that you got a heating blanket. You got extra blankets. You got extra clothes, extra socks. They sell wool socks, you know, or heated socks in the truck stops. Get a pair of them. Get a pair of them. Get your water. Get your essentials, things that you need. You know, some snacks or something in case you shut down for a minute. Okay? I just want to get that out the way. So the reason for me posting this video, like I said, I seen the article. I hear drivers speaking about this, and I want to touch on it as well. Give my 2 cents, you know, and hopefully it be enough screaming and shouting, you know, without having to go to protesting to these big companies, you know, who's trying to enforce this idling law, you know, to save $20, $30 a night to keep their driver that's transporting their good and putting money in their pockets. We're transporting not their goods, but transporting the goods so they can order to receive a profit. And I want to speak on that, because it's crazy in which that you want your drivers, the driver that you put in your truck to make sure that your truck is up to par, up to standard. And you want them to do the pre-trip, post-trip. You want them to call you when things go south in the truck, or you know, with the shipper or with the broker or with the receiver or what have you. But you can't give this, you can't fight for your drivers. And I want this to be sent to OOIDA. I want this to be sent to companies. I want this to be used on platforms. That's crazy that you will want your driver to potentially freeze to death. Because now they trying to get out of the picture. Now they having their mechanics to go in a computer system to where you can't idle your truck for a period of time. If so, it'll shut off on you. So you back there resting, and your truck will shut off on you. You at least put a PTO unit on the tractor. Because if it's not idling, guess what? Use the PTO to get some heat back there for your driver, man. Or woman, whoever owns the company. Y'all need to stand up to the Federal Motor Carrier Association and tell them that you no longer gonna go with that, because you more so leaning more so towards them. But you want a company. You want your company to grow. You want your company to expand. You want drivers to come to your company because you treat your drivers right and fair. A new law, new regulations come out, and you can't get with other corporations, other companies, and tell them, hey, we want to draw up a bill. We want to draw up a legislation. We want to, talk to the Senate. You need to talk to your senators. Talk to the governments, the congressmen who representing the people, and tell them that you're not with that. Because if y'all big companies stand up for what is right when it comes to your drivers, because guess what? Your drivers is what's pushing, is going to continue your legacy, CEO, president, vice president. Because if trucking stops, everything shuts down. If trucking stops, you won't be getting no pay. You won't be getting no bonus. And not only that, us drivers need to stand up. I'm tired of hearing about what we're going to do, what we ain't going to do, when we're going to shut down, why we're going to shut down, how we're going to do it, and never get it done. You take it to an extent, you put it over the airways, and that's it. I've been hearing about this for 25 years. Every year they're talking about doing something because something ain't right when it comes to a driver. Where's our Teamsters at? Where's the World Trucking Union at? To where it won't be just 1,000, 100,000, 50,000 truckers shutting down because something ain't right. Look what they're doing to our fellow brothers and sisters in California. Look at all the regulations, but yet y'all still want to take down loads in California. And they want to treat us like some poop. They're not even worthy to be fertilized or turned to compost. That's how they treating drivers. It don't just affect one driver, it affects us all. Because we are all a family. But you got drivers out here, you seen the picture, they out here in these trucks, snow all on the truck, and they gotta bundle up and blankets, extra stuff or whatnot because they can't idle. But you drivers, y'all stand for that. Y'all got CDLs. Y'all don't owe no loyalty for no one, no company that's not going to treat y'all right. That's not going to give y'all the respect. That's not going to give y'all the honor that you deserve because you out here away from your darn family. That you're not really making the money that you really deserve to make. They can't even stand up for the drivers. Allowing these foolish things come into law. Become rule. And that's what one of my videos I put, let's make trucking great again. Somebody say, oh, you believe you listen to Trump? No, I'm not into all of that. But I'm with this trucking And let's make trucking great again, because trucking was once a great industry to be in, worthy to be in, respected enough to be in. Let's make trucking great again. You know, you have, and there's no disrespect, you know, there's no disrespect to anybody that's from another country. I'm gonna get that clear right now. And everything that I say, you know, it's for entertainment purposes only. All right? I don't want no one to take what I say wrong. I don't want anybody to take what I say as racial, to be discriminative. I'm nowhere near that. That's not even my character. That's not how I walk. That's not how I get down. I'm just keeping it 100 because I've been out here and I've seen a lot of things, y'all. And at times it's really emotional. At times it's frustrating. Because it hurts. And it hurts not just me, it hurts other drivers that love this field, that love what they do. But just seeing it as it being played as a monopoly, just to put money in your pockets, it's crazy. A lot of these seniors, older CEOs, their fathers and grandfathers that started companies, turned it down to their children and grandchildren, and they end up making the companies look like a fool. Because they have no more honor for truckers. Truckers ain't treated like a person, like it used to be. They treat it as a truck number, trailer number. What truck number are you? What trailer number are you? There's no more open door policy. Now you got to go through a chain of command. Back in the days, the owner would be up in the building. You go in there and the door would be open. Hey, how you doing? Hey, they knew you by name. Not just your truck number. They may say, what truck number? What truck you drive? Now they talking about what? Well, you talking about truck number? Da 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 da. That's how they know you by now. So there's no more honor in this field, and it hurts. And I'm glad I'm getting out of it now. I had my run, and let me tell y'all this: big companies, y'all running and ran off the good drivers that you need in order to show the newer generation how to go about doing things the right way. And so let me say this, let me go back to this. A lot of these people from other countries, they don't know what it is, because when they came to these countries, a lot of them was hurting financially. They being oppressed in ways in which now they over here in the States, they think everything's a golden calf. They don't know the real rules and ways that things used to be out here in these highways and byways. They're going by how these Cracker Jack trainers is training them. That's what they're doing. And they're accepting everything that's being thrown at them. They're not standing up. Because they from a country in which they stand up, things can happen. Maybe not to them, but to their loved ones. They just over here to make $1.15, and next thing you know, they're taking that over with their money is triple, quadruple. The currency is much greater and higher over there. So they're only doing it for a quick minute, then they out. They ain't really trying to make no dent. They ain't trying to make stand up, because they don't know what it used to be. But a lot of us drivers, we know what it used to be. We live in this country. But yet the politicians talking about they represent the truckers. They represent America. They're about what's right, what's righteous, what's fair, what's equal, and equality. They're not. They're too busy lining their pockets. And I'm going to say it. Like I said, I've been out here 25 years. And I've seen it. I'm not new at this. So you got the right one, baby. But see my fellow drivers suffering. Some of them can't even eat. They got to take advances on top of advances. Then they end up in the hole. Then they don't get the miles that you said that you're going to get them. You promised to get them. That's how you got them in your truck. That's how you got them to fill up that orientation room. Because you lied to them. But let me tell y'all drivers, before y'all go with these companies, y'all do y'all due diligence. Find platforms like the Off-Grid Truckers channel. You talk to some old school drivers. You get their advice and their opinion and their thoughts on said companies. Because a lot of these recruiters are going to send you a bunch of bull. Because they get paid by people that they bring into that room. Don't just be a number. You ask these, when you in orientation, you look at the trucks, you make sure all the trucks got PTOs on it. They got generators in there. They have inverters in there. It don't got to be no good old fancy newer truck. I'm not in a big old fancy newer truck. I don't think I've been in one. My whole career. Long as this truck run, I don't see no lights on my dash. I prefer not to have one that have a depth. I prefer that, and that's a whole nother, topic. But you look and you ask these questions. Don't just instantly go, oh, I got a job, I'm going over here. No, just don't do that. Because you're setting yourself up for something. You understand? I hope y'all understand what I'm talking about, what I'm putting down. Like I'm saying, this hurts. It really do. It hurts me for seeing the newer drivers what they have to go through, which they don't have to go through it. So please listen and follow the steps in which the elders already paved the way. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. You watch these certain channels, you see what a lot of these channels, they speak on things they don't even know, they don't got no experience, they don't really understand what's going on, they just coming into the game. No, not knocking them. They've been in the game 5 years, 6 years. But they still driving the automatic. They don't know nothing about no darn manual. They got restrictions on their license. Talk to someone like me and older OGs that's out here in the game. If they even on YouTube. A lot of them ain't even on YouTube. That been out here. So if you watch my channel and you go on my lives, I have OGs that been out here for a while. Some 25 years or more. Some 13 years and up, should I say. You may have some been here for 5 years, 8 years or whatnot, that been through some things, but it's very few. Very, very few. So speak up. Speak out. Say it loud. You ain't with out freezing just so you can save a dime. Cause all it is a dime to them when they multi-millionaires. You burning 30. I think someone mentioned in one of my lives that it's not even $20 a night. You burn like 3 cents, 5 cents, something like that. Don't quote me on it. Per gallon. An hour. You burn a gallon or half a gallon, something like that, an hour. And fuel is like $3. You only out in your truck, as far as a night, probably 8-10 hours. Well, that's 8 gallon. about $30. You can't give that to a driver. If that's the case, give me a darn hotel room then. You see what I'm saying? Make sure y'all speak up and speak out when it comes to y'all's life. Because y'all's life is worth more than $30, $40. Because something happens to y'all in that truck. You sleep. It's too cold. You got frost bitten. You know, whatever. They got to amputate the toe, finger, what have you. For what? Y'all stand up. I don't care if you, whatever country, nationality that you are, you don't deserve none of that. You're doing a service, not a disservice. You're doing a service for the employer, the employer, the CEO of said company. You're doing them a service. Yeah, you're getting paid in the process, but you don't sit up there and settle for less. You don't sit there and demean yourself. You should be able to idle that truck. And if a lot of you companies, y'all allowing this to happen, y'all, the drivers of the said companies, they need to walk away. They need to start putting stuff on their bulletin board. They need to start posting things on their YouTube channels talking about that said company. And warning other drivers, don't go there. This is why. They got interfacing cameras and stuff in these companies now. That's another topic. I ain't gonna touch on that right now. I'm touching on something that's really hurtful, hurting me. To see my fellow drivers out here suffering like that. So y'all stand up. Y'all speak out. And let them know you ain't tolerating it anymore. Alright, I love y'all. Y'all stay warm. Y'all stay safe out there. I'm about to get ready to head up here to Kansas City. You know, hopefully the roads is clear along the way. May the Most High watch over y'all and protect y'all and guide y'all as you travel on these highways and byways. Till the next time, I'm the Off-Grid Trucker. Peace, love, shalom.